all these ones in Africa. Make sure they're upgraded as well. I just want to make sure. Oh, yeah, like there. A couple forts here and there that need to be upgraded. Could probably put one there. Gain control of Suez, yeah. I need to gain this little province right here, and then I could build it as soon as I had the nosh. As soon as I had the duck and the doodles. Are you just hanging out? You're just hanging out. Well, if you're just hanging out, let's go ahead and increase the size of this fleet. Oh, I'm over my force limit. Well, let's fix that as well. With a grand shipyard of the Republic. There we are. Perfect. Trade dispute against the Pope. I would love to just murder your face right off of your face. The planet, Saxony, and just Houston. It's like, in theory. Spain, the Pope. Austria, that's unfortunate. Decided to rewatch Warehouse 13 at the point in like season 3. I've always wondered why they don't use artifacts to defend against invaders. I only watched the first season and then I thought it was a little corny. Force converting Spain will be a pain. Nope, it's not that. I mean, I have really high missionary strength right now, and that's without really pushing it. From France, Europe is on fire. Yep. Malacca and Ming. This is attacker against Malacca in the second Spanish-Malaccan imperialist war. Good luck. You guys are fucked. There we go. As is tradition, Europe burns. So they got annexed. How do you feel about me? You're getting there. You'll learn to love me. Don't worry. You'll learn to like Luca. Look at them. Look at them. They learn to love me. Is Rome still revering the Greco-Roman pantheon? Unfortunately, no. We are Orthodox. We're Orthodox Christians. Man, Russia really plowed through the Caucasus, didn't they? Caucasus mountain range was a boundary for a while, and then just... So Russia was like, nope, nope, further, more, keep doing it. Hey, career. Japanese Manchuria. I think Japan must have lost a war at some point. Alrighty. Taka. Impulse square infantry. Latin Lancers. And we'll stick with that. Cool. The Holy War's not far, didn't help you. Yeah, that they just kind of... Like normally the religious wars is when Europe, you make your move, but Europe never, there was no major European wars for like 200 years or something like that. It was crazy. It's so long with no major wars. Let's go up to 12,000 on my subsidiary army here, 6K and 14. Let's see, I can get 110,000 men in the bank. 50,000 there. Oh, you know what? Most of these guys don't have leaders anymore. So they're not training, which means I'm not getting my army professionalism up. Imagine Russia just abandoned you. They're brothers in the faith, and they kind of like me. Which reminds me. Make sure those relations stay up with them. I'd love to fight Spain again. I haven't gone to war with France yet. Can you hit Venice? I mean, I punched them out of Europe for the most part, so... I could, yeah. I mean, they're not really, right now they're not really in my... I took their capital and renamed it Roman Canalville, and then force converted them all to Roman. Chrome, Internet Explorer, Edge don't work. I have fire. Oh, I don't have Firefox. I'm sorry, Superman. So that's the only thing I can think of right now. It's the only thing I could think of. I mean, right now, I mean, like taking over some more African territory, more of northern Italy, more of the Genoa trade node. More Brazil. Like, fighting Spain right now is really more higher on my list. Getting a new computer tomorrow? Well, that's fun. That's always an exciting day. Disloyal, you say? Well, how about that? $79.66. Let's let it redoodle. It's possible to start out pagan this late in the game. Pick a late start date and do a custom nation, I guess. The problem is though, if you want to do pagan, you kind of got to go off to the side somewhere, because if you start as pagan, like fucking smack dab in the middle of the Mediterranean like this, nobody's gonna like you and they're all gonna try to kill you. That's why the start of this game was so rough, because being Orthodox in a Christian world, nobody liked me. Nobody liked me. For a while, my only allies were Wallachia and Byzantium. And then after like 3 restarts, Byzantium had a good run of it and didn't die. Let's see, so we're almost teched up here. We're doing okay. Production efficiency, trade efficiency? Yeah, trade efficiency. Orthodox is Christian. Well, yeah, but Orthodox and Christians in this game are the same religious group, but not the same religion, so they don't like each other. But it's got removed from Italy. Indeed it did. Indeed it did. So, like, if I go to France... Tolerated heretics. So I don't have, you know, like, if I don't have the Mamluk debuff of, let's see, neighboring different religion. But they still don't, I don't have the positive of same religion. So, you know. I built those. I went over my naval force limit, so let's fix that. Splurging. Super Moonster. Oh yeah, they got powerful a while ago and just kind of kept going. I mean, not that I'm complaining. I have not had any contact with them. Austria, though, I feel like they're gonna be a problem. Because I can't go to war with them easy. Commonwealth, look at them. They stretch all, you know, all the way along the Black Sea. They did lose against Russia recently, but Transoxiana. I never pronounced that correctly. Could you pan out and show the entire glorious empire? Of course I can, Two Dog. Two Dog. So my empire is, you know, basically centered around the Mediterranean. Then I've got some spots down here in Roman Brazil. Let's see. Let's take a look at the rest of the world. New World's pretty standard. Finland. That's English, right? Scandinavian. So it's a little bit of Scandinavian, French, Portuguese, Spanish, English. Pretty normal there. Nothing crazy going on. Malwa is the prime Indian power, which I haven't seen before. World powers, we'd like to see that. Russia, Spain, France, Bing, Great Britain, Austria, Rome, and Malwa. Malwa. I would love to go toe-to-toe. Well, I have fought Austria once before. Once. Kind of a knockdown, drag-out thing. I will take the Republican tradition. I was hoping that Russia would come in and really help with that war. They didn't. They didn't. I think we shall increase our... hang on. I went overboard on the force limit, so now we have some to work with. I had a fort that wasn't activated for some reason. I have my forts activated the entire game, basically. It's my entire... I was like, what does my entire economy look like? 398. Damn close to 400 ducats a month. Ooh. You know what? Someone's pirating me. Who is it? Austria. Well, what we'll do is we'll just take these guys. Sebajija. I don't think that was right, but thanks for the follow. Let's see. On to pirates in Genoa. That'll help. Austria, I feel like I need to make you eat a bag.
I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds!
I'm not ragey right now. I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Not ragey. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, 3%, you fucks. Total of 6,000 guns pirate hunting and 395 guns privateering. Penalty of this road is minus 99%. Yeah, no. You're not gonna do me that way. 204. Go ahead and pop another one of these. Do that so we can have some more people. Trying to get my professionalism up. I think I had my professionalism up into the 80s, but I was chaining wars together real fast. And we burned through a lot of it, but in the end it worked. 71. I don't approve of that. Victory! Culture conversion cost. Well, I'm not doing that right now because we need to tech up. There's about a few 1. Wow. So right now we have... Oh, wow. That is... I think that's the minimum. Let's see, some of these. We got minus 25, 50, 75, minus 95%. Not bad. Really stacking those culture conversions. Maybe do the cheap one. Maybe do the real cheap ones. The real cheap ones. 1 and 2 points. You're all Orthodox, right? Yeah. Everybody knows about all the Orthodox West Africans. Oh, our guy finished down here. Don't need you no more. Anymore. I could kill you. I went to... Oh, we lost a guy down here as well. There's never enough generals in the world. Still working on all those heavies. But a lot of them are stacked up on top of each other, so... Ah. Delightful. Any more? Ooh, Tlemkin. There we go. That was... Where is the actual province of Tlemkin? That's over here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah. So that's gonna go up to, oh god, like almost 70. Culture conversion successful. Viking custom nation next? I don't know. I've got a long list of things I want to do, and I mean, you know, like Scandinavia is really fun to play in CK2, but in EU4 it's a little blander. It's a little blander. Maybe if I did a custom nation, do one like way up at the top of the world, way up at the top of the world. Can you not stand right here? Maybe? You fucking Spanish twats. Eating my goddamn gelato. Fuck off. It's my gelato. We're gonna re-elect. Because we had the Republican tradition to do it. What is Great Britain doing in your lands? Well, we got Spain, France, Munster. We got about everybody vacationing right now. Twitch UI is weird as fuck. I can't scroll down to see any of the info about sound effects or anything. Yeah, Superman, it sounds like something's definitely wonky on your end. Sounds like there's some wonky going on there. Go ahead, recall that diplomat. What are we at now? 185 on Russia. Brandenburg wants an alliance. I'll accept that, Brandenburg. I will accept that. I'm okay with that. Been trying to get my manpower up, but what we're doing is every time it gets up to a slightly better level, I've been increasing the size of my military, because before I had a military of 100,000. Now we're at 162,000. Can I join your Discord? Or can I join your Discord if I can post the link? Well, if you just type exclamation point Discord in chat, it'll give you a link to join. Fight Venice. Venice is really not my problem anymore. I kicked them out of Italy, renamed and culture converted their home province, so they're not my problem. That's just not it's not an issue. 60 ducats for 2 manpower? In Avalo. Oh, we'll take it. So we've got 82,000 in northern Italy, 50,000 in North Africa, 30,000 in West Africa, and nobody over here. Okay. Better than before. Oh, and these are heavies. Yeah. Good supply limit these days. Bam! Oh, that was more trade efficiency. You know what I could use? More cash! What happened to the Ottomans? They uber died. The Ottomans lost their first war against the Byzantines because they declared war on the Byzantines and like 10 other nations. I'm pretty sure it was the Ottomans versus 11 nations. Successful raid of a treasure fleet. Oh! Cool. Rhodes made a good pet. Yeah, they're cute. They're cute. I completely forgot that they did that. Diplomatics roles, they don't do anything. Well, they're cute, though. So, yeah, Byzantium took over most of what Kandar is right now. Basically, these borders, like Greece, through the Bosphorus, and into and most of what Kandar has in Anatolia now. And then, like, the Commonwealth and the Mamluks decided that Byzantium needed to die and just chain warred them into oblivion, and then Kandar just ate the ashes. Just gobbled up the ashes. Hey, the Pope's at war. Anhalt, Sweden, Commonwealth, and Munster. Spain and France, which are both... Woof. Yeah, you guys are dying. Oh, well. Well, I don't need to diplo-annex anybody else right now anyway, because I've got 7 of 8 diplomatic relations, so I'm good. I can keep it. Can I affirm the state of Rome like the Ottomans? I think they can, but I think they'd be able to, but they don't have everything they need. They don't have all of the prerequisites. Revolutionary Luca. I mean, you gonna fight that? You gonna do anything about it? Like, if anybody would get annexed right now, it'd probably be Luca. Declare war on Venice. I'm not going to war with Venice. There's no reason for me to go to war with Venice. None at all. I don't want their land. It's not in trade nodes that I really care about right now. People I would be more interested in fighting are Spain, France, the Mamluks, all these West African areas, Tlemcen, actually. Mamluks and Songhai. I could do a big Africa war. Make Venice a doodle. Diddly doodly. What kind of rebels they got right now? They're too big to vassalize right now is the problem. I can't vassalize them. So I would, you know, if I wanted to go after them, it would be several wars. The Pope is getting killed by the Poles. Can't say I object to that too much. Let's see, are all these done? I think most of these are finished. Just these two. Expand overseas. 5 provinces. No, that's not happening. Unite home region. All provinces in Italy. What about, well, you are allied. Well, no, you are a vassal. Scotland's a vassal of France. Well, that's interesting. Well, that's not happening. Tlemcen is not okay because I'm from Tlemcen in real life. I'm sorry! You were one of my primary foes for so long. Mamluks. Kandar and Tlemcen. Tlemcen is like the best thing for me to do. Because that gets me a war with Songhai. It would be better if I move this army over here. Get the Navy to take care of that. What kind of rebels does my ally have? Oh, they're revolutionaries. Revolutionary Luca. Viva la revolution! Let's see. Any more trade places? Not really. Any more training fields? Not really. Basilicas. There's a couple that are okay. No, I think I'm pretty much... Nazi! I'm not a Nazi. They're revolutionary is what they are. Revolutionary. Oh, and they killed them anyway. So, no big deal. Played Central Asia, like, right above modern-day Afghanistan. Not really? Did Poland just doodle, Brandenburg? Allied with Rome. It looks like they gobbled up bits of it. Brandenburg used to swoop all the way down here. Now they don't. Clement is pronounced with S, not K. Tlemcen. Well. Whatever. Like, how could I get into a war with Spain? Scandinavian Commonwealth, Brittany. You're allied with Great Britain, Scandinavia, and Spain. So it'd be Spain and Scandinavia. I could do Spain and Scandinavia and Portugal. Planet made HRE weak. Oh yeah. Play an African nation invade Europe. Well, that's like Benin was what I was thinking of. Benin starts right down in this area somewhere. That's what I was thinking of. The Commonwealth is growing larger. Let's see here. They are Russia, Spain, France, Ming, Great Britain, Austria, Rome, Malwa. They're not even on the list of great powers. Interesting. By Africa, you mean Carthage, right? That would be an interesting follow-up, Rome and then Carthage. I actually renamed this province right here Carthage. Benin does have the best flag. It's a guy cutting off another guy's head is what Benin's flag is. That's what caught my attention. Also the name. Scandinavia, what are you doing? Ah, Bonneman and Mali. I'm thinking this guy could go. Or Songhai. Or that Tlemcen allied with... Ooh, that might be better. Mali, Tlemcen, and Songhai. I would definitely need another army down this way. Well, this army could take on Tlemcen. This one could take on Songhai. We would need another army down here. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Do you have bits of West Africa or just South Carthage? I have bits of West Africa. Right here. I own this bit and this bit. So basically have Carthage military, a good navy, and army. Well, if I was to do Carthage, it would be like navy, trade, and mercs. That's what it would be. Thlumpkin's not with K. Stop, I'm dying. Well, I've been saying it that way for years. It's hard to stop. Need these. I need more shadow rolls. I needed my professionalism back. Not because I want the professionalism so much, because I'm gonna need to burn it eventually for the manpower, because that's what I do. We'll get a powerful army down there though, because Mali is pretty strong. And frankly, I wouldn't mind stealing some of their, because I'm pretty sure they've got a fair bit of gold down here. They do. They're there. So here and there, and I think that one was gold too, right? Yep. From Songhai. I heard Songhai is a good play too, because they're like a Prussia-like nation where they get really, really strong military boons. Merchant slandered. I mean, how about we just compare bank accounts and then we'll talk about who's a bitch and who's not.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Hey, thanks, Blaze Dark Sword. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. See you later. Have I been airsoft or paintballing? I used to paintball when I was a teenager all the time. Nothing gets you jacked up like hunting another human being. Am I right? Am I right? But yeah, I used to play paintball. That's a lot of ducats. Pop one of those in there because why not? I would like more forts like in North Africa, but I would actually need to dev up the region first. Need to pop, yeah, I would need to pop some duel. You restore a Roman Empire, the color of your nation will be royal purple. Oh, if I don't actually think I'm going to get to that point. Can I even do that? I don't even know what you need to do that. Like, it's not in the decisions here. I don't actually know what I physically need. I don't know. Adapt theocracy. Nope. 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 Shut up. Nobody likes you, Pope. I do not respect your authority. Do multiplayer and you four players restore the ancient empires and fight each other? That's a tall order. That's a really tall order. You know, going into a multiplayer game with the players specifically going, I'm going to do this, and we're not going to fight each other until that happens. That's really tough. I think the better way to do that would be like to do big custom nations, but I mean I like long games, and that's really more of a 1 or a 2 week kind of thing. Restore Roman Empire is in there. Wasn't even looking that hard. Oh, there it is. Let's see. It's a bit. All provinces in Anatolia, Balkans, Iberia, France, Italy, and Mashriq regions. That's about a few. I think we're a little late in the game to be trying that now.